It's time for baseball here on the show. One game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead between the prospects from the Eastern Seaboard and the prospects from the Central region. Van Buren, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, he's pretty basic. The stuff is good, but he's only going to bring 3 pitches at you. So as a hitter, it's easy to process elimination to start eliminating pitches, but he's very good with the 3 he has.
Stepping in, Leo Blanco. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Designated hitter, Leo Blanco.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Now at the plate, Juan Cruz.
Batting second.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Cruz.
And he just misses with a curveball. 1 out, nobody on.
Here.
Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
He's got to hurry, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Striding in, Miguel Zapata. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
Miguel Zapata
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt, and I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
Second inning upcoming here in Florida's Baseball City. Stepping in, Andreas Arias. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Andreas Arias.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down.
No outs here.
And now a pitch on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Yeah, and that's a great job of keeping him off balance right there. He sits him down with a very nice off-speed pitch, and that has to impress the scouts in the stands. Most young hurlers depend on spotting their fastballs, but he's showing right there that he has an effective off-speed repertoire as well.
Frank Dyson is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. High in the air out to center field. Caruso over to his left. 2 down. Digging in, Stuart Floyd.
Batting 6th. Catcher.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield.
I got
Gonzalez has got it, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. At the plate, Mariano Novoa. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Left fielder, Mariano Novoa.
And he takes ball 1.
Counts 1-0. Hey, come on now, let's go.
The 1-0 delivery. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. from the windup. The 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch, clearly looking for a fastball.
Got him.
Wow, that's the kind of stuff that really impresses here in his showcase. That's 3 Ks for him so far, and he's showing he can make big-time hitters swing and miss on a regular basis, which is something every front office in baseball can appreciate. Definitely helping himself in this one.
Stepping into the box, Damian Thatcher.
Damian Thatcher.
Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
And he's putting on a heck of a show for these scouts right now. Where you're getting easy grounders and lazy pop-ups like that, you know that hitters just can't get good swings on the ball. He's got great movement, and the results speak for themselves. From what I can tell, the scouts are eating this up.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Trahern charging this one. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. On now to the top of inning number 4. Lance Williams gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 12, Lance.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory, and look on to the next one.
8-3 is today's final. Fernando Macias permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that
Showcases and scouting activities having wrapped up, all attention turns to the imminent main event, the MLB Draft. Lifelong dreams of being a pro ball player will be realized. Young dreamers will stand on edge to find out where will be the first stop on their road to the show.
Welcome, everyone, to this year's Major League Baseball. With the 12th pick of the first round, the Chicago White Sox select Timmy Ring, a starting pitcher from the East region.
The awaited moment arrives. Many players will forever remember every detail of this conversation and moment. In the days and weeks that follow, teams work to come to terms with the players they have drafted and get them signed. In most cases, rookie contracts get done in a fairly straightforward manner. And with that, players and organizations alike are happy to have their team and get the season underway. A Double-A manager addresses his team before their season opener. For many of these young men, it is their first game as a professional.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Birmingham Barons and the Jackson Generals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Andres Esquivel, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I mean, they're all good. He throws them for strikes. He dominates. He mixes speeds up. I asked him one day, what's your best pitch? And he told me all 5.
Ready now, Raymond Fuentes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For your Jackson Generals, center fielder, Raymond Fuentes.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Harold, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field here tonight in the bottom of the first. They come in just trying to get their feet wet here in this new campaign as they split their first 4 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, they've been a little up and down on this road trip. A little inconsistent, but 2-2 is not bad. Better than being 0-4. They win this game today, though, and it really kind of turns the tide for them a bit.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And as he punches him out there, he collects his first Double-A strikeout.
Well, I'm sure that feels good, and maybe he'll keep the ball or something. But you know his sights are set on a lot higher than Double-A ball. Figuring out how to strike out a lot more guys at this level as he progresses in the minors will be one of the keys for him reaching the big leagues.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Well, that's a dangerous pitch. Now, I'm usually an advocate for the high fastball, but when you don't have much velocity, that ball goes a long ways if they touch it.
And he got him.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches, not throw a single ball and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
Batting third.
Standing in now, Reynaldo Arias. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
Matt, it's early, but man, he looks dialed in. 2 Ks right away, the 1 and 2 hitter, and now he's going after the 3 hitter like he's a 9 hitter. He's got great stuff going.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. An inning in the books. So coming to the plate, Luis Valero. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Designated hitter, Luis Valero.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Digging in, Kenny Bearden, and we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. Hit weakly back. To the mound. Throw gets him 2 down. Stepping into the box, Anthony Smith. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to land foul. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Hovis is going to have room as he puts it away right in front of the dugout for the final out of the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Pablo Colon. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
Colon.
Too low, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. Narvaez has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So digging in now, Ken Montag is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Ripped on the ground to first. Backhanded. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Standing in, Robert Paquette. He's hit the ground running right out of spring training. Entering this one with a batting average over 300. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that's...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. On now to the top of inning number 4. Birmingham leads this thing 1-0. Ready for another chance? Raymond Fuentes. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
Matt, he's really putting on a clinic. The first pitch strike, we talk about it all the time. He's 90% in this game, first pitch strike. When you do that, you're going to have great success.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Todd Nose comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after you and being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Into the box, Reynaldo Arias. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, 2 down.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
Pulled the string on him there as this is popped
you
up.
got it.
Back behind second. Stewart is there, and the side is retired. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Barons are out in front here, 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Luis Valero. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Designated hitter, Luis Valero.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Boy, he's not picking them up at all. Two swings and misses right now. You're not feeling confident at all if you're in the batter's box.
Hit to third. Santana takes it in. And a good throw gets him one gone. Digging in to try it again. Kenny Bearden. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Bearden.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, Matt, they've been real aggressive, taking swings early in the count, but you're losing in this game, so you got to make an adjustment. You got to start taking pitches and maybe working the pitcher a little bit more if it's not working, being aggressive.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
This is the time in the game you start thinking, hey, they might get better swings. Then you see a swing like that. Boy, he's still got it working.
Here comes another 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Striding in once again, Anthony Smith comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Smith.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
What does it want, huh?
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed, 0-2.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 15 up, 15 down to start the ball game. 5 innings complete. Birmingham leads this thing 1-0. So stepping in, Pablo Colon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Catcher, Pablo Colon.
First offering on its way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Get him yourself right here. Let's go, baby.
Skied into very shallow right. Fernandez has a beat on it. 1 down. Now at the plate, Ken Montag.
Second baseman, Ken Montag.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Stepping in now, Robert Paquette, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
2 outs here. 2 outs.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a high pop-up. Stewart settles under it near second. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 6 perfect innings for him out of the gate as he's been masterful. 7th inning coming up. The Barons are out in front here, 2-0. Into the box, Raymond Fuentes. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Center fielder, Raymond Fuentes.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1.
Here we go, boys.
The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Now the pitch. Fastball hit on the ground is short. And he's retired here, 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Todd Nose. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Nose.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 1 out, nobody on. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Well, that got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, followed up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
This is hit high in the air out to left field. Calderon will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. Ready once again, Reynaldo Arias. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Arias.
A changeup over the inside corner.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield.
I got it.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 7 perfect innings as he begins to close in now. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Birmingham leads this thing. Digging in once again, Luis Valero. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Designated hitter, Luis.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
All right, come on now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. Coming to the plate now, Kenny Bearden. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
He's been getting ahead in the count all game long. I think the key has been working off his fastball.
Pulled toward right center field. Moving under it, Tilson. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Hey, we're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the second out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs
Hey, come on.
for a no-hitter.
Striding into the box, Anthony Smith. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. A little bouncer. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 24 have been set down. 3 left to go. 9th inning coming up. Into the box now, Pablo Colon. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Pablo Colon.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The 0-1. Dribbled to the right side. Foul ball, strike 2.
No outs here.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Got him. So the magic number for a perfect game is now down to 2.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Ken Montag comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Heading out towards shallow right.
You got it. You got it.
Me. I got it.
Fernandez is there, and there are 2 men gone now. Now to the plate, Robert Paquette. He represents the 27th and many hope final batter in this masterful performance. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Now the 0-2 pitch. Weakly hit towards first. And they'll put the tag on him, so let the celebration begin. He's done it.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, there's absolutely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He dominated this game, and he really never allowed the opposition to gain any kind of momentum. This was fun to watch.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Barons. 4 runs on 11.
The Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Montgomery Biscuits and the Birmingham Barons. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Timmy Ring has the ball for the 5th game of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, he's a workhorse. You know, he knows how to win games. And last game, complete game victory. He just stayed around and continued to hang in there long enough to get that W. You love it when he's on the mound.
Digging in, Terrence Swanson. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder, Terrence Swanson.
And nobody.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. HR, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, it's been a pretty good homestand. They're 3-1 right now. They're playing good baseball, but that 4-1 really kind of separates them. That's why today's game's important.
Stepping in, Luis Cruz. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2. At the plate, Pierre Nieto. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Pierre Nieto.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Settling in now, Leo Peralta. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Hitter, Leo Peralta.
Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. This one's flared toward left center. Stewart onto the grass. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Calvin Kearns stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now.
I got it.
And 2 quick outs here in the second. So stepping in, Alexi Casto. The average in the early season, not pretty for him, hovering in the 220s. And that's taken for strike 1.
All right, here we go.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And here's a ball hit in the air. And they can't run it down.
Hey, 2 away.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping in, Adrian Castaneda. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Stepping in now, Dante Ludwig.
Shortstop.
As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Hey, one away.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High pop-up. Hovis is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Standing in now, Frankie Faust. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. 0-1, here it comes. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. And I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Birmingham leads this thing 3-0. Striding in once again, Terrence Swanson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, Swanson. Now.
Into the windup and the pitch. swing and a flare hit toward right. Fernandez is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luis Cruz. He's 0 for 1 thus far. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Pierre Nieto will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Well, that was an awful late swing on a curveball. One of two things. He either didn't pick it up, or he was sitting curveball and had his mind made up that he was going to swing, and the break broke before he expected it.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Barons are out in front here. Ready for another chance. Leo Peralta comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening. Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Into the box now, Calvin Kearns. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field.
I got it.
Fernandez has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. Digging in for his second at bat, Alexi Casto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Alexi Casto
sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Hey, now we got 2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 15 up, 15 down to start the ball game. Last half of the 5th coming up. Birmingham leads this thing 3-0. Digging in to try it again, Adrian Castaneda. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Adrian Castaneda.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And there's your first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Dante Ludwig.
Now batting.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Dante Ludwig.
Late that time for a strike.
Hey, 1 out here. We got 1.
Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being
21.
aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Frankie Faust is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Hey, 2 outs.
2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. So 6 perfect innings for him out of the gate as he's striding in. Terrence Swanson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Swanson.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he will make the nice running catch out there as he had to travel a long distance to rein that one in. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Second baseman, Luis Cruz.
Luis Cruz stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Started that swing a bit too early.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. The perfection continues. 21 straight retired. 7th inning stretch time here. Digging in once again, Leo Peralta. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in. Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base, so I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Ready for another shot now. Calvin Kearns, 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Santana has to look over his shoulder, but he's got it for round number 2.
Hey, we're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the 2nd out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Standing in, Alexi Casto, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen. Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
This one's down to 3rd. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So he makes it through 8 with the perfecto still intact. Ready once again, Adrian Castaneda. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
He's still looking really solid here in the 9th, and I'm sure that big lead has helped him pitch free and easy, but to me, it still looks like he's approaching it like it's a close game.
Got him. So the magic number for a perfect game is now down to 2. Stepping up now, Dante Ludwig. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Ludwig.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
One down.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Strike 3. So now he's 1 out away from perfection. Into the box, Frankie Faust. He represents the 27th and many hope final batter in this masterful performance. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground to third. Throw in time. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Well, when you rack up a whole boatload of strikeouts like he did here, there's not much of a debate to be had. He was fun to watch, and I'm excited to see how he backs it up next time.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Barons. 5 runs, 10 hits.
An impressed pitching coach pays a visit to a young hurler who's been very sharp to start his pro career.
Welcome to MLB The Show, a nation of minor league baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Birmingham Barons and the Tennessee Smokies. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. Rob Zastryzny gets the call in Game 5 of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Matt, last season he was one of my favorite pitchers to watch. Every outing it seemed like he was on, just witnessed by the ERA. It's in the low ones. You have that kind of an ERA, that means you're dominating throughout the whole season. So this year, I'm looking to see if he can continue that trend of dominance.
In there, and it's even at 1. 1-1, here it comes. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And he got him. So digging in now, Chad Deaton. His average coming into this one is just barely over 200. So he'll be looking to turn the page on a slow start here. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. 0-1, here's the pitch. Popped high in the air. Santana is there for it. 2 gone. So coming to the plate, Todd Lynch. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Here's a pop-up now.
You got it. You got it.
Ball.
Santana will put this one away, and the side is retired. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Now to the plate, Robert Warren. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Robert Warren.
Swinging a little blooper to center. Tilson coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So stepping in, Thomas Pena. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Camacho is camped under this one, and that's out number 2. Digging in, Eric Iverson comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Iverson.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Here you go, guys. Let's go.
The windup and the 0-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Nothing doing here this half. Digging in, Alexi Casilla. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one.
Casilla.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
0-1, here it comes. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
This is in the air out to straightaway center.
Mine.
Tilson is there, and he has it for the first out. Striding into the box, Dennis McCann. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. And here's a ball hit in the air. Calderon moving forward, and that's going to land foul. Just got a piece up the line, but that one rolls foul.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Ralph Perkinson.
Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Here we go, boys.
A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Hey, 2 outs here, 2 outs.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a swing, but not much behind it as this is lifted into shallow center. Tilson is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. Digging in to try it again, Charlton Gerard. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Charlton Gerard.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. To short. Stewart scoops it up, and he's retired here, 1 away. Ready for another chance. Chad Deaton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hitter, Chad Deaton.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Hey, we got one here.
Here's the 0-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Todd Lynch comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over.
Hey,
digging in for his second at-bat, Robert Warren. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman, Robert Warren.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time, but man, that's a nasty snap-dragon hook right there.
Pitch is popped up.
I go.
And there's out number 1. Striding in once again, Thomas Pena. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Thomas Pena.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. 0-1, here's the pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Eric Iverson is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game. 2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 15 up, 15 down. So striding in, Alexi Casilla comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Casilla.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him. Got him.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Stepping into the box, Ralph Perkinson.
Second baseman, Ralph Perkinson.
Circle change is cut on and missed, 0-1. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, Matt, he's been struggling, and they're coming right after him. He finds himself once again in an 0-2 count.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Camacho has got it, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the 6th consecutive inning here. Ready for another shot now. Charlton Gerard. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Gerard.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
Batter, number 10, designated hitter, Shad Deaton.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And there's out number 2. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing.
Todd Lynch.
Todd Lynch swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Calderon will wait on it, and he will put it away to retire the side. The perfection continues. 21 straight. Ready once again, Robert Warren. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Robert Warren.
And a breaking ball is chopped foul at the plate. It's 0-1. The 0-1. A breaking ball taken on the inside corner.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Thomas Pena.
Thomas Pena is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. 0-1 count and the pitch. A changeup over the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
Hey, we're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the 2nd out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Iverson.
Eric Iverson stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Got him. So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is retired. Digging in once again, Alexi Casilla. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Hit back up the middle. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Stepping in, Dennis McCann. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Dennis McCann.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
I really like how he's been throwing a lot of first pitch strikes in this game. That first pitch strike, it just opens up the whole strike zone and what you can do as a pitcher.
Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Strike 3. So now he's 1 out away from perfection. Into the box now, Ralph Perkinson. He represents the 27th and many hope final batter in this masterful performance. In there for strike 1. The 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. To his right, Santana. Throw in time. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Well, you don't have to look too far.
A team of many first-time pros gets their first taste of a sweep.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp and the Birmingham Barons. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Timmy Ring gets the call in Game 5 of the series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, he's a workhorse. You know, he knows how to win games. And last game, complete game victory. He just stayed around and continued to hang in there long enough to get that W. You love it when he's on the mound.
Miguel Santana has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman. Digging in, Owen Larson. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. HR, our home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Well, Matt, I mean, they just haven't played good ball. They're 0-4 in the homestand. They haven't got good pitching, haven't come up with the big hit. And really, that might be the difference. Maybe the offense gets going, somebody hits a big home run and turns this whole thing around.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
George Marte comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Dribbled to the right side. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Hey, what away?
Standing in, Tony Slater. And he's hoping to get things turned around here in April. Entering play with an average down in the 220s. Comes set and the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball.
Well, Matt, he's been struggling, and they're coming right after him. He finds himself once again in an 0-2 count.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Ready now, Mel Jordan. He comes into this one having sputtered out of the gate this season. The average is under the 200 mark at this point. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got to battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on the third strike.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. At the plate, Willie Tuttle. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Hey, Matt, I like the cold weather strategy. You're probably saying, what's that, Harold? Well, the ball's up. He knows it's not going to carry on this cold night, so now you elevate out of the zone, and you hope they swing at it and get some cheap pop-ups.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A little bouncer. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
That's the 7th game he's hit in. Look out. 7 games. That's 1 week of feeling pretty good. Let's see how long he can make this last.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched. No score here as we play inning number 2. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now to the plate, Buddy Connolly. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. Barehanded at his knees. In time. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Stepping into the box, Will Lopez, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out. Striding in once again, Owen Larson. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Larson.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
I really like his game plan. You can clearly see his game plan was, I'm going to bust him inside. And he's done that, and we're already in the third inning. It continues to pound the ball in.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Ready for another chance. George Marte. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
0-2. Here it comes. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. At the plate, Tony Slater. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Tony Slater.
Swing and a miss. 0-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Tony Slater goes down to become the first out here in the 4th. Digging in to try it again, Mel Jordan. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Hey, we got one.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Number 2, Willie Tuttle.
Willie Tuttle swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Hey, now we got 2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go.
Plays the 1 here.
Now at the plate, Herbert Hackett. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Herbert Hackett.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jesus Ochoa. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Ochoa.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Buddy Connolly comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and
we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Nothing across here this half. Home half of the 5th. Now at the plate, Will Lopez. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Lopez.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him as he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Ready once again, Owen Larson. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
George Marte is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Ooh, back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Tony Slater. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. In there, strike 1.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
The 0-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
So he sets him down swinging. Tony Slater becomes the first out of the inning.
Jordan.
It's a swinging bunt up the line. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 0-2 once more. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Coming to the plate now, Willie Tuttle. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And here's a ball hit in the air. Santana is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the bottom of it. Digging in once again, Herbert Hackett. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Herbert Hackett.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here it comes. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And another foul ball.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. Digging in the switch hitter, Jesus Ochoa.
Catcher.
He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Ochoa.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
He's putting together a nice outing so far. It always helps when you get ahead in the count.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
One out, nobody
we got
on.
One here. We got one.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Knee high, he barehands it. How about that? So digging in now, Buddy Connolly. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Here we go, guys.
A windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Home half of the 8th. Stepping in, Will Lopez. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
No one out now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Swing and a little blooper to center. Tilson coasts under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Settling in now, George Marte. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Busher is in pursuit, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap around second. He's on his way to third. And he is in there.
Yeah, he was on cruise control for a while, posting a lot of zeros, but after he gives up that triple, he's going to need to put some work in if he's going to get out of this inning unscathed.
Tony Slater is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
2 down.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
A 5-0.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Game 1 here in the month of May between the Birmingham Barons and the Montgomery Biscuits. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Number 64 has the ball for the 5th game of the series. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, look, it hasn't been pretty. I mean, look at the ERA. He's struggled most of the season long. He's got to put together some good performances to drive that number down. But I think if he can attack hitters, get the ball down, keep it in the ballpark, he's got a chance to give his team a chance to win this game.
Harold, you look at these guys with the first inning lead as they take the field for the bottom half here this afternoon. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, it's been a little bit of a struggle. 1-3 on the road trip. You never want to be in that position, but you try to pick up as many wins as you possibly can. That's why this game today is important.
Josh Jones comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He got 2 pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing if you take 1 pitch, but to take him twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt.
Got him.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Pierre
Nieto stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Well, if you're wondering what kind of night he might have, he's given us good signs. The first 3 hitters, he's gotten ahead of. He does that, it could be a great night.
Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Stepping in, Leo Peralta. He's seen that average climb during his 7-game hitting streak.
Leo Peralta.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
I'm a little surprised right now. He finds himself down 0-2, but he has been extremely hot. But the surprise is they're coming after him, even on this hot streak.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Camacho is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
Come on now.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Called strike, 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Here comes another 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Digging in, Micah Blair, and a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. 0-1, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Nothing across here this half of the inning. Now at the plate, Luis Cruz. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one.
Luis Cruz.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. In now, Frankie
one down.
Faust. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Sends that one out of play for strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Nope, and a fastball just a bit high. 1-1. Here it comes. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. So coming to the plate, Miles Hurst. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. In there, and it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Fernandez is there, and that's the 3rd out. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. Digging in for his second at bat, Terrence Swanson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Swanson
takes a knee-high fastball.
I'm sitting here shaking my head. I'm tripping, man. I mean, I've never watched a guy throw this many strikes. First pitch strike, he's 100% in the game. Every batter, first pitch or strike.
Ball.
Busher has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Striding in once again, Josh Jones. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jones.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after you and being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Here we go,
Digging
guys.
in to try it again. Pierre Nieto comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got a battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on a 3rd strike.
Santana is there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Can't start any better than this. He's set. Stepping in, Leo Peralta. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Peralta.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs, he blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
1 out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Hey, 2 outs, 1 away.
Right fielder, Micah Blair.
Micah Blair is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So ready for another chance, Luis Cruz. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. late that time for a strike.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Hey, here we go, guys.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
The batter, catcher, Frankie Faust.
Yeah, we got one.
Here we go now. Let's go.
Fans, it's still only May, but summer will be here before you know it. So there's no better time than the present to make sure you'll be part of the action this summer with a full or partial season ticket plan. Don't miss out. For information, stop by any stadium window and say hello to one of our friendly ticket agents. They'll find the plan to suit your needs.
In now, Frankie Faust. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. So striding forward now, Miles Hurst. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
The windup and the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how...
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6. Digging in once again, Terrence Swanson will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Terrence Swanson.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
There's a breaking ball over the outer half. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is popped high in the air toward the left side. Camacho is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
The shortstop, Josh
Jones is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Here's a high pop-up. Camacho is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Ready once again, Pierre Nieto. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Nieto.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Leo Peralta. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Leo Peralta.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
That pitch right there, Matt, 100%. Every hitter, listen to this, every hitter in the game, he's throwing a first pitch strike to. That's ridiculous.
Fernandez is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Alexi Casto, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the third time. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
Ready now, Micah Blair. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Here's the 0-2. Got him. So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is retired. 24 have been set. Digging in now, Luis Cruz is hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Just a tick behind for a strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count. 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Now in the box, Frankie Faust. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Here's the first pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Busher going back on it. He gets there, and that's the second out. Into the box now, Miles Hurst. He represents the 27th and many hope final batter in this masterful performance. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, 2 out.
The 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Now the 0-2 pitch. Little dribbler back at him. Throw in time. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the
a coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Mississippi Braves and the Birmingham Barons. Timmy Ring gets the call in Game 5 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, as you can see, he's a tall drink of water out there, especially on the mound. That can really work to your advantage because you work on more of a downhill plane and you typically get more extension to the plate on your release. The key, though, is that he has to be out front with his release point or he'll be more likely to miss up in the zone.
So coming to the plate, Rolando Murillo. And we are set for baseball here this evening. HR, our home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Look out. They're starting to put it together. When you get to this territory and you start moving into a week of solid baseball, that's a club starting to come together, and I'm looking at one right now.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game. Now in the box, Ricky Dorta. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches. Not throw a single ball and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding. But you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of it.
Toward the dugout. Did he catch it? He did. What a play there to end the inning. So not much happening. Settling in now, Sherwood Heinrich. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Hit in the air to right field. Fernandez has a beat on it, and that's the first out of the inning. At the plate, Leo Moreno. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Another 0-2 home. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. At the plate, Cesar Carbajal hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Ready now, Thomas Iguchi. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Santana ranges to his right. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. In now, Peter J. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Way in front of that fastball.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Got him. Now to the plate, Lonnie Nugent. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey, come on, guys.
The windup and the 0-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 0-2. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground.
I go.
Kovic has got it, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game.
Hey, come on, guys.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rolando Murillo comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit. It's a little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Rolando Murillo becomes the first out of the inning.
Ricky Dorta.
Fly ball out toward left center field.
All you, take it. Got it.
He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th. Striding in once again, Sean Pena. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Sean Pena.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. It's a very quick inning as the side is retired. For another chance, Sherwood Heinrich. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Heinrich.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Little dribbler up the third baseline. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Digging in the switch hitter, Leo Moreno. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sacrifice attempt here. But a strong throw gets him at second, so the sacrifice does not pay off here. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Stepping in, Cesar Carbajal comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, he hit that ball hard right there. I think he got a little bit lucky. If it's at somebody, probably a double play ball instead of a single.
Into the box now, Thomas Iguchi. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Well, he's been really cold right now, and again, he finds himself 0-2. When you're struggling, you don't get in hitters' counts, and the other thing that happens,
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Digging in to try it again, Lonnie Nugent. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lonnie
and he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Little tapper down the first baseline. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Ready for another shot now. Rolando Murillo. Struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 hit's all they get. Standing in, Sean Pena. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Hovis is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Sherwood Heinrich is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Fernandez is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Striding in, Leo Moreno.
13,
he hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Digging in and looking for more, Cesar Carbajal. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
well, it wasn't anything special on that single, but he'll take it. An infield base hit, but to me, it's more the situation. The game's closer.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched 1-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0.
A minor leaguer is assigned temporarily to a new role.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Birmingham, number 1, Timmy Ring.
Digging in once again, Rodney Paulson. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Birmingham slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Michael Inoa notches his 3rd win of the year.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Birmingham, number 1, Timmy Ring.
Ready for another chance? Eli Arellano. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Eli, first pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
To short. To his right, Castilla. A quick out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ken Addison. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Hit to third. Played on the backhand. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. Digging in once again, Alexi
Center fielder,
Lopez.
number
He
33.
comes to the plate as the last chance for his
Lopez.
side. 2 out here in the ninth. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled back.
Put him away. Give him your best pitch right
Has
here.
them
Here you go
down
now.
to their final strike. Here it comes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
This was just a nice win for these guys. They did most of their damage in that big second inning
Fans are
and did what they
final
had
line
to the rest of the
First
way
for the
to
victorious
secure this
Barrett.
win.
8.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Birmingham, number 1, Timmy Ring.
Digging in once again, Alfonso Moya. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth.
Alfonso
A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Now we got a 0-2 count, Matt. And I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
The left fielder, number 2, Justin Prescott.
Justin Prescott is at the plate now.
Hey,
He's
we got
quickly
one here.
behind 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
masterful job of changing eye levels. A fastball up and in, and then a curveball down and away. It's got him in a little bit of a rocking chair situation. I'm curious what he'll throw here.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting, designated hitter, Kevin
Stevenson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, come on now, here we go.
He's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Domingo Jimenez notches his 3rd win of the year.
After a brief trial move, this prospect is being returned to his original role. For now, anyway. The evaluation of minor league prospects is not only the business of team scouts. Sports agents do their homework as well. From the ranks of hundreds of minor league prospects, the next generation of MLB superstars will eventually emerge. Determining which prospects will be those superstars is big business. And getting in on the ground floor is smart business. This prospect has become the object of a notable sports management company's attention. However impressive an agent's qualifications may be, the trading in of a longtime trusted mentor for a corporate wheeler-dealer can feel like a scary step. But a fledgling must leave the nest, for a big world awaits. A first conversation with a new representative can be exhilarating to a young player. A savvy agent will engender confidence in his client, confidence that he has a world of possibilities at his fingertips. But the measure of a good agent is how well he can turn these possibilities into actualities.
Your attention,
Timmy
please.
Ring comes on
Now
to start
pitching
the
for the
inning, and he'll
Barons,
have a huge lead to
number
work
1,
with.
Timmy
Ring.
Ready once again, John Ramsey. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
Hey, we need a strikeout right here.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eli Arellano. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Striding in once again, Ken Addison. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Now here's the pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. To his right, Camacho. Throw in time and the side is retired. This one pretty well in the bag. Ready for another chance, Alexi Lopez. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. And that's in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Digging in once again, Justin Prescott. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Justin Prescott.
In there, no balls and a strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now. Digging in to try it again, Billy Conley. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss.
And there's number 8.
Hey,
1
2
away.
down here.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Ready for another shot now. Jose Blanco starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
The high fastball is in there.
No one out now.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And he got him. At the plate, Kevin Stevenson.
Now batting.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Stevenson.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
The first baseman, Gregory Thomas.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
A minor league manager addresses his team about a special visitor.
Your attention,
Timmy
please.
Ring is going to
Now
take over
pitching
here
for
in
the
inning
Barons,
number 5, so it'll be a
number 1,
bullpen game from
Timmy
here on out.
Ring.
And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts
The
to
batter,
get
number
loose.
15, second baseman.
And this one's in the dirt. Goes to third with it. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. Digging in once again, Bartolo
Leading off for the Bay
Spano.
Bears.
No hits in
Second
3
baseman.
tries so far. He struck
Bartolo
out once.
Spano.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs, he blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Ready for another chance? Darren
Now batting,
Cox.
The first baseman, Darren Cox.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
That's a great pitch right there. A fastball low and away right on the knees on the corner. That's why you get a late swing right there. Really impressive.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Pedro Miranda. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 out, nobody on. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Digging in and looking for more, Antonio
Leading off for
Jaquez.
Mobile.
He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Jaquez.
Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, we got no one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. Nunez has a play, 1 down. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
Ramon Flores.
Ramon Flores is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Hey, here we go. Plays at 1 now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Striding in once again, Juan Garcia. First pitch on its way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
0-1.
Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed. 0-2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
Now another 0-2. Skied into very shallow right. Busher has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Bay Bears on top, 4-0. Digging in to try it again. Justin Bowles. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Bowles.
Hey, nobody out now.
Fan summer's almost here. The temperatures are heating up. The kids are out of school. What better way to spend those summer nights than here at the ballpark with a 6 or 10 game mini plan? You'll save as much as 30% as compared to buying individual tickets alone. How's that for a summer savings? Visit any stadium ticket window for mini plan information. Hey fans, a reminder to stop by our auction tent here at the stadium. This month's amazing celebrity auctions include game-used merchandise from Chris Cutliff and Scott Rohde, and even a lock of Rex Baca's hair. A reminder to those fans sitting in the lower levels behind home plate, if any of you decide to get on your cell phone and wave to your friends, you will be immediately subject to imprisonment of no less than 20 years. We thank you. Fans, want to be a 5-tool player? Then download the new and improved MLB Toolbar and get instant access to MLB.com. You can access and search MLB.com from anywhere on the web and get MLB news and alerts automatically. Best of all, it's free. Stay connected with MLB.com.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Flores. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Tell you what, man, he looks locked in to me. You know, I played with a guy named Larry Milburn. He said he looks hitterish. You see that swing right there? I know he missed it, but he was on it.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Well, that was an awful late swing on a curveball. One of two things. He either didn't pick it up, or he was sitting curveball and had his mind made up that he was going to swing, and the break broke before he expected it.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Nick Flores is sent packing for the second out of the inning.
Shortstop, Matthew McGee.
Here comes the first pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
So they go down without a whimper here. Not too many more shots left. Home. Ready once again. Bartolo Spanos looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Called strike. 0-2.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Stepping up to the plate, Darren Cox.
Darren Cox
sends that one out of play for strike 1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. Now batting, Pedro Miranda. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Miranda.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Here we go now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Matt, he's 1 pitch away from striking out the side. Now that's a shutdown inning. Your team gets your runs.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Well, it's not that often a relief pitcher that's not a closer gets props like this, but this time I think it's well-deserved. They needed him in some tough situations, and he passed every test with flying colors.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally. Timmy Ring earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Barons. 5 runs, 13 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Bay Bears, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors, They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.
Your attention,
Timmy
please.
Ring takes over
Now
to start the
pitching for
6th inning on the
Barons,
mound.
Number 1, Timmy ring.
Stepping in and ready for another shot,
Leading
Kenny
off for Jackson,
Bearden. He'll try and get
designated
things
hitter,
started as we begin
Kenny
inning number 6.
Bearden.
And now a
Hey, nobody
left-hander
out
will
now.
start to get ready in the bullpen. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. Got him.